let's get forward and arrange ourselves, making sure we're sitting in the most comfortable way here. Could be on a chair on the floor. Maybe moving a little bit, stretching, saying hello to the body, good morning to the body. Seeing what the body's got to say this morning. And let's orient ourselves for a moment. So look around the room. Moving head and eyes, taking in your environment. Checking also what is behind you. And understanding the proximity of yourself to your environment. Really look around and check in how that feels in the body. We slowly come back. And then we can press with the hands on the legs a few times here, pressing down, and add this slight swaying of the upper body to help with that. And so we're really trying to connect with the ground here in this way. So notice the way that you've placed your feet firmly on the ground, whether it's cross-legged on the floor, sitting on a chair. Or we can release that, letting the hands come and rest on the legs, noticing your weight dropping down into your sit bones, noticing gravity. And let's take 3 deeper breaths here. Could be through the nose or the mouth. These are 3 breaths for yourself. Good. And then we start gently by moving the head from left to right. Turning the head gently and at the same time checking the full range of motion available. How far does the head turn to the left and to the right? Couple of rounds. Keep going from left to right, keep changing direction. And let's all turn the head to the right. And turn the head as far as it can go here without any force. The shoulders are staying forward. And then with the head turned to the right, we take the eyes to the left. So the eyes actually want to look back to the screen, really, that direction. So your head turns to the right, eyes to the left. And let's take 3 slightly deeper breaths into this. That could be through the nose or the mouth. One last deeper breath here. And then slowly we release this back to the front. And look around a little bit, let the eyes focus, the neck ease here. Good. And then we repeat the same on the other side. So we turn the head to the left, very gently going as far as it can go here, with the shoulders facing forward still. And then we add the eyes, and the eyes are going to look to the right, back towards the screen. So head goes to the left, eyes to the right, opposite direction. And let's take again 3 deeper breaths into this. through the nose or the mouth. And one final deeper breath. And then slowly releasing that back to the front. And look around and the eyes refocus. And the neck find its ease. Good. And then we let the arms hang down to the side. We move down to the shoulders. We're going to shake the arms out from the shoulder socket like a sort of wobble, wobble, wobble. And let's wake up the breath here. Sharper through the nose. Inhale. Blow the air out. Let's do 2 more. Last one. And really take a couple of easier breaths there. Noticing what that feels like. Good. And we take the arms out to the sides and float them up over the head. And then down again to the sides, to the side of the body. And again, out to the sides and up. Lengthening a little bit here through the whole torso. And exhale. Releasing. So we're adding the breath here. Let's take a breath in with the arms floating up. And exhale. Releasing the arms. Do 2 more, but in your own rhythm here. So that might be a little faster or a little slower with your own breathing. Last one. Take your time. And then we relax the hands on the legs here for a moment. Take a break. Noticing what that feels like. Good. And then we float the arms up again over the head. This time we take only one arm down and the other one pulls up towards the ceiling. So there's a little bit of a side bend coming into this. And then both arms come up and the other arm goes down, reaching up with the arm that's up to the ceiling into the side bend. We can add the breath. Inhale, both arms come up. And with the exhale, we lower one arm down into the side bend. Inhale to float up. And exhale, lowering one arm down. So let's do a couple more rounds in your own time, in your rhythm. Find your own pace with this. It might be a bit faster than I'm going or a bit slower. I'm speaking at the same time, so I'm not really going at a very natural rhythm. So we're going to go 1 more each side. Last one. To finish, we take both arms up with a big inhale. And then both arms down with the exhale. Let's let the hands rest on the legs. Take a break here. Finding a normal breathing again. Checking in. How does that feel in the body? Good. And the arms. Really take a break here, and the shoulders. As we are going to do one more thing with the arms today. Quite a lot of arm exercises. So we're going to take the hands out in front, palms touching, And then slowly open the right arm and follow that hand all the way back. And that takes you into a twist. Your left hand is actually reaching forward a little bit towards the screen as your shoulder girdle turns. Now keep your arms here and only turn your head back to the front and then look over your left shoulder. And then we turn the head back all the way, looking back at the right hand to pick it up. And we bring that right hand back to the front, follow it with your gaze, both hands close at the front, and then over to the other side straight away. Opening all the way back with the left arm, looking back after your hand. Stay here with your arms and the head turns back to the front. And keep going with that, looking over your right shoulder. Then turning the head back, picking up that left hand at the back to bring it back to the front. Slowly, both hands close again. Interlocking your fingers, sending the palms of the hands away and stretch up towards the ceiling. Take a deep inhale here. And with the exhale, let's release those arms. Let them come and rest. Take a moment here, a little break, and notice and observe. Good. And as our last exercise here, let's interlock the fingers like this. And then we release it again and take the other thumb on top. So it feels a little bit funny. And relaxing the elbows down here. And we start to draw a big figure of 8 that's lying on the floor in front of us like this. And I've taken the movement here quite slow so that we can really make it as big as possible. Going through the full flexion and extension in the wrists. Good. There might be a little bit of cracking or grinding going on. That's all fine. Nothing to worry about. Good. Now let's see if we can change direction. So you stop and then go the other way. Great. A couple more rounds here. Great. And let's release. Notice here maybe that sensation coming up from the hands all the way up into the shoulder girdle. Taking a breath or two, taking a little break. And then we'll do our patting. We start at the feet, around the ankles, and go up along the legs, inner side, outer side. And around the knees as well. Very nice. Okay. And then rounding forwards here on the lower back, we can drum, or you could also do some rubbing as more comfortable for you. All the way where you can reach here. Good. And then we float one arm up and come here briefly around the side onto the diaphragm and the ribs. And then the arm comes down to the lung meridian, point number 1. And then we go along the arm to the thumb. And that's pretty much along the lung meridian, and then coming back again. Yeah, below the collarbone. And second round. And then let's come up on the other side of the arm. So turn the arm, coming up on the outside, and then coming on to the top of the shoulder. Good, let's change sides. Yeah, around the ribs, the diaphragm. Lower the arm down to the lung, below the collarbone. Along the arm to the thumb. And back again. Round. And up on the outside. Going here to the top of the shoulder. And then really soft, more with the pads of the fingers coming up to the face, over the forehead, over the top of the head, back of the head, the back of the neck. And a second round starting here at the collarbones, coming up, over the face, top of the head, back of the head, back of the neck. And then from here we can brush that all off. Front body, back body, all the way down to the feet again. And then from here, let's find our comfortable sitting position for our breathing. So it might be that you want to change position a little bit, or move, take a sip of water. Getting settled, really getting comfortable, making sure you have everything that you need. Noticing your breathing here to start with. Maybe it's a little bit more activated right now from all of the patting and the exercises. So we're letting that slowly calm down. And we're going to do our moon breathing today. So that means we're breathing only through one nostril. And so let's do a little test round. I'm going to take the right hand. Now, I know in Zoom I look like the other way around, but it's my right hand, your right hand. And very gently with the thumb, I close one nostril. And notice how I'm not kind of pushing the nose across. I'm really very light closing the flap of the wing of the ear. And so I can breathe through the left. So let's try that a few rounds to see what that feels like. Getting used to it. Noticing that you're getting enough air through one nostril. And if somehow it doesn't feel okay for you, then you can always either release that or also open your mouth for a moment. So we take 2 or 3 more rounds here to get used to that and see how that feels, if that's okay. Let's release that. Take a breath through both nostrils. And then with whatever other finger on the other side, still with your right hand though, we close the left nostril and breathe through the right side. And so let's check that out and see what that feels like. You might notice that it's a little bit easier to breathe through one nostril compared to the other, and that's quite normal. And that will keep changing through the day as well. So it's maybe just interesting to note. One more test run here on the right nostril. And then release. Okay. So I'm going to do some counting for you. You do not have to count. You can stay with simply focusing your breath here. To support that hand, feel free to put like your hand or your fist under the arm here. So that makes the arm supported and not so heavy. So that's kind of one little tip. And the other one is that if you find that really makes you struggle for breath, you feel like you're not getting enough breath, release the hand, that's no problem, and carry on visualizing breathing only through that one nostril. So that is absolutely an option too. So you can choose, maybe you start and at some point it gets too kind of much in some way, then you could let the thumb or the finger release and carry on, or release the hands, visualizing. I'm going to count for you. Inhaling for 4, exhaling for 4. Inhaling for 4, exhaling for 4. I will count it for you. So maybe that rhythm isn't quite right for you, so you can ignore it as well if you want to. Maybe it takes 2 or 3 goes to fall into that rhythm. So see how you get on with that. And I'm going to count 12 rounds. So we're going to do 12 rounds of it on one side, a little break, 12 rounds on the other side. And I'm taking care of all of the counting, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, so when you're ready, let's begin. We take a deep breath here. Exhale, closing the right nostril, and we begin to inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 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 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. And release your thumb. Take your hands down for a moment. Breathing through both nostrils equally, taking a moment to observe what that feels like. Taking a break here. Letting that sink in, resonate, integrate. So maybe you were following that rhythm, maybe you found your own rhythm with it. If you did, then do the same on the other side. That's all good. So we get ready. Remember, you can support the arm with your other fist. And then we take a deep breath here through both nostrils to prepare. And then closing the left nostril. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. 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 And release. Rest your hands down on your legs again, breathing through both nostrils, taking a moment to notice what that feels like. Good. And let's harmonize. We take both arms out to the sides with an inhale and up. Exhale, palms down towards the earth, down through the middle. Twice more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Exhale. This time we place the hands on top of each other and then on to the lower abdomen for a moment. And maybe the body feels like moving or stretching a little bit, having a little shimmy, whatever might feel nice here to finish the practice. And I'll stop the recording here.